Welcome everyone to my channel, that is Fast and Easy Maths, which is dedicated to give you tips and tricks related to mathematics. So if you're new to my channel, then please hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell button besides it so that you get notified whenever I push up a new video. So today we are going to see how to multiply matrices. But in this video, I'm going to show you a trick with which you can do the multiplication of matrices without making a mistake. Okay, so this is a very good trick, and I would like to tell you all that this is one trick with which most of my students could pass this particular topic or could score the best in matrices. The problem with matrices, actually most of my students have always told me, is that it's very easy. Okay, so most of them do not practice matrices. Okay, but unfortunately mathematics needs lot of practice. Okay, so what happens is when the exams come nearby, they end up making silly mistakes while doing this operation of multiplication for matrices. Okay, also a lot of students find finding the inverse also a bit tricky, so I have made another video on that, the link of which would be available on top and as well as in the description. Okay, so do go ahead and check that video after you finish watching this video. Students, I'm telling you, this trick is really absolutely mistake proof. You will have no issues doing this multiplication operation on matrices with after learning this trick. Okay, but first things first, the first thing you need to always check is whenever I give you two matrices, okay, you need to always check whether the product is possible or not. Okay, if it is possible, means if it is possible, then you have to go ahead and do the multiplication. But if it is not possible, then you can just write down not possible to do the multiplication. Now, what do I mean by checking, or how do you check whether the product of any two matrices is possible or not? So for that, you need to always remember, let's say we have matrix A and then we have matrix B. Okay, and you need to find the product of AB. And the order of matrix A was M by N and the order of matrix B was P by Q. Okay, so you can have the product AB only if N is equal to P. Okay, and if N was not equal to P, then the product is not possible. Okay, now you must be wondering that what happens to this M and this Q, correct? Because we took N and P while taking the order into consideration and ensuring whether the multiplication is possible or not. So what happens to M and Q is nothing but they become the order of your final product. Okay, students, this is very important. Okay, you always need to remember that M by Q, or the number of rows of the first matrix by the number of column of the next matrix or the second matrix, will be the order of your final product. I'm telling you why this, because when you multiply two matrices, out of that one might be a rectangular matrix means the number of rows might not be equal to number of column. Then in that scenario, this particular knowledge is very important. Okay, so basically we can say that A into B is, or rather matrices might or might not always be following the property of commutative law. Okay, meaning AB might be possible, but BA might not be possible. Okay, we can take an example. Let's say we have a matrix A whose order is 2 by 3 and a matrix B whose order is 3 by 3. So here I can say that my AB is possible and the order of AB would be nothing but 2 into 3, correct? But if I reverse it, I need to multiply B into A Okay, so the order of A is again 2 by 3 and 3 by 3. So here I can say 3, or the number of column of the first matrix is not equal to the number of row. So here I can say it is not possible to do the multiplication. Okay. So students, this is very important. After checking this only, you can go ahead and do the multiplication of any matrices. Okay. So let's come to the point where I can show you my trick. Okay, so let's take a 2 by 2 matrix, 2, 1, 0, 3, and we are multiplying it with again another 2 by 2 matrix. So my final answer, I'm going to write it over here only, it's better. Just make sure that this bracket is a bigger one. The reason being because in this bracket we are going to do the calculation. Okay, so over here you need to repeat this row twice. Okay, but how will you repeat it? You will repeat it side by side. So you write 2, 1, then again you will write 2 and 1. Okay, so now again we write 0, 3 and 0, 3. The same thing I did for the second row. Okay, now for this matrix we are going to use this column and we are going to repeat this column, but the only thing in repetition is you need to repeat it horizontally. So you will write 1 and 4 and again 1 and 4. Okay, same thing for the next column, 3 and 5, 3 and 5. So now all you had to do was just do the multiplication of all these numbers and add them. Okay, so your final answer would be 2 into 1 is 2 plus 1 into 4 is 4. So 2 plus 4 is 6. 0 into 1 or 0 into anything is always 0 plus 3 into 4 that gets you 12. 2 into 3 that gets you 6 plus 1 into 5 gets you 5. So 6 plus 5 is 11 and 0 into anything is again 0 plus 3 into 5 that gets you 15. Understood? So in this way you realize that you will not make a mistake. Only thing you need to remember is the repetition of columns. Okay, so while repeating the columns you will write it horizontally like the way I've written it this way. Okay, and another thing you can always do for the next row is just copying whatever is getting multiplied on top. Okay, but make sure that this is just the column elements which are copying. Okay, not the row elements. Okay, so that's why I always say that stick to just repeating the column but repeating it in the horizontal way. Okay, now let's see what happens when you multiply a 2 by 3 matrix. So 1, 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 2 getting multiplied by, let's say, so this is a 2 by 3 matrix, 1, 2, 1. So we'll multiply this by 3 into 1. That's the order of this matrix. Okay, so what will happen is over here, see students, here you will realize why this particular knowledge is very, very important of ensuring that the order of the final product will be nothing but row of the first one and the column of the next one. Okay, so the row of the first one is 2 into 1. Okay, so let's see what should be the answer. Again, I will repeat. I will write down the row once because I just want one column. So 1, 2 and 1. And I'll write again the row 1, 3, 1 and 2. Now, please understand or remember how to multiply the column. You will multiply it horizontally. So it gets multiplied 1, 2 and 1. Again 1, 2 and 1. Add all of these So final answer is nothing but 1 into 1, that is 1, plus 2 into 2, that is 4, plus 1 into 1, that is 1. So 1 plus 2, 1 plus 4 plus 1, that gets you 6. And 3 plus 2 plus 2, that gets you 3 plus 4, that is 7. Okay. So now let's come to the big one where I'm sure all of you all go wrong. That is nothing but multiplying a 3 by 3 matrix. Okay. So I'm just going to put a line over here so you all don't get confused. So let's take a 3 by 3 matrix, which is 1, 0, 4, 2, 3, 1, 1, 5, and 1. Okay, now the next one is 2, 0, 1, 1, 4, 3, 0, 4, and 2. This is 3 by 3. This is 3 by 3. Okay. So now let's write this down. So first I'll write down 1, 2, 1. Again 1, 2, 1. Again 1, 2, 1. Now I'll write down 0, 3, 5, 0, 3, 5, 0, 3, 5. Then I'll write down 4, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1, 4, 1, and 1. Now, since I have to multiply the column, I'm going to use another pen so that's, this is very, very clear to all of you all. So I'm going to multiply 2, 1, and 4. Correct? So I will multiply this with 2, this with 1, and this with 4. Now for the next one, I will multiply this with 0, 3, and 0. Then I'll multiply the next one with the last column, that is 1, 4, and 2. Now students, I would tell you all that this only the first multiplication of columns is very, very important, because if you don't make a mistake in that, then rest you can directly copy. See, here also you're getting multiplied by 2. Here I can multiply by 1, by 1, by 4, by 4, by 0, by 0, by 3, by 3, by 0, by 0, by 1, by 1, by 4, by 4, by 2, by 2. So now you just had to do what? Don't forget to add them. Okay? Okay. So now I can write down my final answer here. So 1 into 2 is 2, plus 2 into 1 is 2. So 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 1 into 4 is 4. So 4 plus 4 is 8. Okay. Now 0 into anything is 0. So 3 plus 20, that gets you 23. And 8 plus 1 gets you 9. 9 plus 3 gets you 13. Now this all is 0. This all is also 0. I don't have to worry about it. I just have to worry about this one. So 2 into 3 is 6. 3 into 3 is 9. And 1 into 3 is 3. Now here I have to multiply 1. Sorry, I just have to add 1 plus 8 plus 2. So that gets you 11. Similarly, here this becomes 0. 12 plus 10, that gets you 22. And 4 plus 4 gets you 8, plus 2 gets you 10. So that's your final answer. Students, if you like the way I'm explaining, then don't forget to hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button because that is absolutely free. Okay. Also, don't forget to share these kind of videos with whomever you think this might be very, very useful. So that's it for this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye.